The eagerly awaited Artlii Play4 is finally here. So let's see what it can do. As I am sure you are all aware, Artlii is no stranger to the world of home theatre projectors. And after the success of the Play 3 projector, Artlii have now released the Play 4 as its modern day successor. However, not only does the new and improved Play 4 projector come with excellent features as standard, including Dolby audio speakers, as well as a whole host of connectivity options including Chromecast, but you'll be glad to know that it also comes with autofocus as well as auto keystone correction. So how do we get this thing open? Of course we use the flaps here. There's one, there's two. Pull this up. Here she comes. And there's nothing else in the box, so I'm just going to place that down here. And we can remove the first piece of styrofoam, and we are met with a first step, ladies and gentlemen, which actually states, please plug in the TV box into the correct link port. Well, of course I will do that when the time arrives. Now on the right here we have a projector cover, which of course comes with a nice little dust guard. And in this little bag, this must be the pre-mentioned TV box. Now, of course, it just looks like a square block. But what this actually does is provide the projector with Android TV version 10.0. And I must admit, that is exceptionally lightweight for what it is. But of course, it still has that premium feel to it at the same time. Lifting this side compartment up, we have a box, if I can just get this out. And inside, well, we have a power plug, which is a standard kettle plug, a HDMI cable, which is always good to see, and then we come to the actual remote. So let's take a quick look at this. Well, that is a nice remote control. Okay, I know it's nothing special, but it does feel very modern, it looks very stylish. However, the best thing is that if you look closely, you'll see a Google Home button. So yes, let's just say you're looking for a certain program on a certain channel. Well, you can just push this down and ask Google to do the search for you. Now let's move on to the projector, and if I just take this out of the bag as well, I'm going to put that in there and push that to one side, and there we go, ladies and gentlemen, we have the Artlii Play4. Well, in terms of the build quality for the projector itself, you can see that Artlii have gone for a very bold yet also simplistic and stylish design. The colour scheme is very modern with a mixture of black, metallic grey, but also space grey on the top. And then in the centre you are met with the touch controls that not only look easy to navigate, but also blend in nice and quietly with the overall colour scheme. Just checking out the front of the projector now, if we just remove the lens cap, we are greeted by a nice and large lens. On the left hand side we have some air vents as well as one of the two Dolby audio speakers. However, if we now turn this over to the right hand side, here you'll find an opening that has two cables protruding from it. And of course this is where the TV or Android box goes. So whilst we're here, we're going to actually connect it up. Now the cable at the front is the micro HDMI and the cable at the back is the micro USB. And because it says on the box here, we can see HDMI there and USB. So I'll swip that round, flip it over, and then we can now connect it. There's one, and now here is the other one. And then what you need to do is to basically just push them back in. The wires do go back into the actual projector, and then that should make it nice and flat. And once that is done, you can now place on the cover, and all you basically need to do is to slot it in at the back first, and once the back is in, you can now just push it down and it should all just click into place. Moving on to the back of the projector, well, here you'll find a few of the available connections, and we have two USB connections, two HDMI inputs, as well as the ever faithful 3.5mm headphone jack. And just checking out the underside of the projector, well, here we have some rubber feet to help keep this thing nice and stable, as well as some screw mounts in case you wish to mount the projector to a wall or ceiling mount. But let's just say you wish to have that extra bit of angle without having to get a tripod involved. Well, you can place the projector on a table and then just do this little screw a couple of times for as much as needed. And then when you do place it flat on a surface, you actually have that bit of extra angled height. And just when you thought the unboxing was over, well, check this out. Look at this. Inside we also have a warranty card, the Artlii instruction manual, and a little dust cleaning kit. How cool is that? That is a really nice touch from Artlii just to provide that, because naturally in a projector dust does accumulate, but now if it ever does happen you can just use one of these to help give it a clean. So we've had a quick look at the projector itself, of course we've done the unboxing, but what about the specifications and features that the Play4 has to offer? So the Artlii Play4 provides a native 1920 by 1080p resolution, but don't worry, it also provides support for viewing 4K content. It has two 5-watt Dolby audio speakers, and for brightness this comes in at a nice and bright 400 ANSI lumens. It can project up to a whopping 224-inch display, and with manual and keystone adjustments of up to 45 degrees horizontal and 30 degrees vertical. For wireless connections it supports 2.4 GHz and 5 GHz Wi-Fi, Bluetooth 5.0, as well as screencasting via Miracast and Chromecast. And one of my favourite features is that this has Android TV built into it, providing you with access to thousands of apps, all at just the push of a button. And so with the specifications all taken care of, it's now time for the main event. So let's set up the Artlii Play4 projector and of course, try it out. So here we are all set up and ready to go, and as you can see the Artlii Play4 projector is now resting on my trusty projector stand, and just to confirm we are approximately 9.5 feet away from the opposite wall, which would give us a fairly large picture of around 90 to 95 inches. So the first thing to mention is of course the fan noise, which you will notice once you turn the projector on. However, there is no need to worry about it, because once you start viewing your TV programs or movies, then the fan noise becomes a distant memory and you won't hear it at all. Now I'm not going to go through the entire setup process of course, but it does take a couple of minutes. However, to help speed things up, just make sure you have your passwords to hand for your internet provider, Netflix, and of course any other services that you wish to use. Once the setup is complete though, you are then met with the projector's bright and colourful home screen, and it is here that you can access not only what you wish to use, such as maybe a connected USB device, but also the settings option. So if we quickly go into this, and here is where you'll be able to modify things such as the projection image, for example, if you have this projector set up upside down, and then of course there is also the manual focus as well as keystone adjustment, plus the option for digital zoom if you are limited with your projection space. But now onto some footage, and we'll begin with a bit of action from our favourite hedgehog.
If you can't beat them, blind them.
So straight away you can see just how bright as well as colourful the provided picture is. Not only is it sharp, but it is also exceptionally stunning, making whatever it is you plan to watch even more exhilarating. For the next clip, I thought I would try out a dark scene from the classic Jurassic World to see how that holds up, and once more you can see that it comes through with practically no problems at all. The darks are deep and the colours still hold up too in the darkly lit areas, allowing you to throw on anything you wish without the worry of losing any image quality. And where would we be without trying out how animation is on the big home screen? And as you would expect, it does look fantastic. Once again, colours are eye-popping, not to mention fluid, and throw this with the exceptionally fine picture quality, then you have something that will not only have the kids mesmerised, but also the adults too. The good news as well is that I hooked up my PlayStation 4 to the projector to test out gameplay, and I'm happy to say it all plays smoothly. There is no noticeable lag, and gameplay itself just feels even more immersive thanks to the experience of playing it on the big screen at home. When it comes to phone casting, whether you have an Android or iOS device, this is a flawless feature. You can not only cast your favourite films or TV shows via supported apps, but you can also show off your photos, videos, or whatever it is that is stored on your phone or tablet. And just in case you wish to provide your viewers with a presentation, then that can also be easily done on this projector via the Office Suite menu, allowing you to practice your presentation skills at home or simply enlighten your classroom of students. And I would just like to show you the auto adjustment features in action because I've mentioned it quite a few times. But let's just say your projection setup is accidentally knocked or needs moving, then here the Play4 projector will not only realise that movement has occurred, but also quickly make the necessary adjustments to rectify it. And finally, since the World Cup was on whilst I was testing out this projector, I did decide to throw it on the big screen. And although we did go on to lose the game, I have to admit it was still a pretty awesome experience to watch the football match on such a large display. So if you are someone who is into this sporting action, then I would definitely recommend throwing onto the big screen for not only yourself, but also your friends and family to enjoy. So there we are, that is my quite in-depth demonstration for the rather epic Artlii Play4 home theatre projector. But looking at it for overall quality and of course its features, how do I feel about it? Well, in terms of its ease of use, it is excellent. You are guided through the quick and simple setup process, but then this is made even quicker via the autofocus and auto keystone correction, which, being brutally honest, you'll be surprised just how much time this will save you. Plus, of course, you can manually make any adjustments or alterations if you want the image in an exact location, right down to the millimetre. The Play4 also provides Android TV with voice control, which I found a huge benefit, as it not only provides you access to all your favourite apps such as Netflix, but also the many more that are available for you to download and arrange on your home screen as you wish. But the main greatness about this projector is not only its 1080p picture quality, but also how bright it produces an image, allowing you even more freedom when it comes to watching your favourite films or TV programmes, especially when the perfect dark room isn't available. The fan noise is slightly louder than I expected it to be, and it is a shame there isn't a keystone adjustment button just like there is one for focusing on the top. Luckily, however, the fan noise is drowned out when viewing content, so you won't even notice it. And as for an extra little bonus, did you know that both USB connections at the back are also outputs? Once more allowing you that extra bit of freedom if for some reason you wish to connect up an Amazon Fire Stick or other powered USB device. So overall, this projector not only promises but also delivers. It provides exceptional picture quality with added excellent sound, easy to use Android TV, plus phone casting as well as Bluetooth connectivity, all via an incredibly bright image, making the Artlii Play4 home projector your one-stop shop to a home theatre solution. Now, before I go, please do let me know your thoughts on the Artlii Play4 projector in the comment section below. Would you buy one? How would you use it? And of course, what would you watch on it? Not forgetting, if you did enjoy this video and you like tech of course, then please show your appreciation by giving this video a fantastic like, and make sure you also subscribe to the channel as well. But until next time, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all at some point very soon. Thank you.